Welcome back to Recovery Journey. I'm Rico, and I'm glad you're here. If you're in recovery, you know quitting the substance is just the beginning. The real challenge is facing the emotions you once numbed. Anger, shame, fear, loneliness. But you don't have to be a victim of your feelings, you can learn to manage them. Today, we'll talk about turning emotions from your enemy into your ally. This is practical work, learning skills to navigate the chaos inside. When you master your emotions, you're not just staying sober, you're building a life worth living. Ready to take charge? Let's dive in. The first step is simple, but it's also one of the hardest things you'll ever do. Name the emotion you're feeling. It sounds easy, but when you're in the thick of discomfort, it can feel almost impossible to slow down and put a label on what's happening inside you. You can't fight what you can't see. If you don't know what you're up against, how can you ever hope to move through it? Emotions are like shadows, vague and overwhelming until you shine a light on them. For years, maybe you numbed discomfort instead of naming it. You distracted yourself, pushed feelings down, or tried to ignore them, hoping they'd just disappear on their own. Now, without that old blanket of avoidance, the noise inside your mind is loud and unfiltered. It can feel like chaos, but that's just your emotions asking to be heard. The way to quiet that noise? Start by identifying what you're actually feeling. Give it a name, no matter how messy or complicated it seems. Don't just say, "I feel bad." That's too vague. Dig deeper. Is it anger, sadness, shame, guilt, or fear? Be as specific as you can. Try saying, "I feel resentful because my family doesn't trust me," or "I feel anxious because I'm afraid of failing." The more clearly you name it, the more real it becomes, and the more manageable. Naming your emotion gives you power. It's the first step toward taking control instead of letting your feelings control you. A vague feeling can control you from the shadows, but a named one can be managed, understood, and eventually transformed. So pause. Breathe. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Don't judge your answer, just notice it. Let it be what it is. This is about honesty, not comfort. You're building self-awareness, and that's the foundation for real change. Naming emotions is like turning on a light in a dark room. You finally see what you're dealing with, and the unknown becomes less scary. You can't heal what you don't acknowledge. Facing your feelings is the first act of courage. Stop running, stand your ground. Call your emotion by its name and watch how it starts to lose its grip on you. Your homework, several times a day, pause and name your feeling. Set a reminder if you need to. Make it a habit. Say it out loud, write it down, or share it with someone you trust. The more you practice, the easier it gets. Don't run or numb, just name it. Let yourself feel it, even if it's uncomfortable. This is where your power begins. This is the moment you start to reclaim your story. This is how you start to win, one named emotion at a time. Once you've named your emotion, you've already taken a powerful first step. Giving your feelings a name brings them out of the shadows and into the light, making them less overwhelming and more manageable. The next step is to truly feel it. Allow yourself to sit with the emotion, even if it feels uncomfortable or unfamiliar. Notice the sensations in your body, maybe a tightness in your chest, a flutter in your stomach, or a heaviness in your shoulders. Your instincts may scream to run, distract, or numb out, but remember, the only way out is through. Avoiding or suppressing emotions only makes them stronger in the long run. Emotions are messengers. Anger signals a crossed boundary, sadness signals loss, fear signals threat. Each feeling is trying to tell you something important about your needs or your environment. In addiction, you silence the message, pushing it down or tuning it out to avoid pain or discomfort. Now you need to listen. Give your emotions the attention they deserve, as if you're listening to a friend who needs to be heard. When shame or anger shows up, pause and notice where you feel it in your body. Observe, don't argue. Let the feeling exist without trying to change it or push it away. You are not your emotion, you're the observer. You can watch your feelings come and go without being swept away by them. Don't fight the feeling, let it be. Allow it space and you'll notice it often loses its intensity. Fighting gives it more power. Emotions are temporary, no matter how strong they feel in the moment. They rise and fall like waves, sometimes gentle, sometimes stormy, but always moving and changing. Your job is to ride the wave, not panic or react destructively. Trust that you can stay afloat even when the waters are rough. Sitting with discomfort is strength. Each time you do, you build resilience and self-trust. You're proving you can survive your feelings. Every time you face them, you grow a little stronger and a little braver. Next time a tough emotion comes, invite it in with curiosity instead of fear. Ask yourself what it's here to teach you. Listen, learn, and then let it go. This is how you heal, one feeling at a time. Naming and feeling emotions is huge, but you need tools to manage them. Recovery isn't just about stopping a behavior, it's about learning new ways to handle life's ups and downs. When emotions hit hard, it's easy to feel overwhelmed or lost, but having a plan makes all the difference. Your old toolbox had one tool, your substance. It was the only thing you reached for, no matter the problem. Now you need a variety of tools, each designed to help with different feelings and situations. The first tool is your support network, your sponsor, therapist, friends, or family. These are the people who can listen, offer advice, or just be there when you need to talk. Use your phone. Reach out when emotions get big. Sometimes just hearing a friendly voice or sending a text can help you feel less alone and more grounded. Meetings are another tool. Being with others who understand helps regulate emotions. Sharing your story and hearing others' experiences can remind you that you're not alone in your struggles. Physical release is key. Exercise, walk, dance, or even punch a pillow. Moving your body helps release tension and shifts your mood, even if it's just for a few minutes. Move your body to move the energy. Even simple stretches or a quick walk around the block can help you reset and refocus. Mindfulness tools, meditation, deep breathing, prayer, anchor you when emotions storm. These practices help you slow down, notice what you're feeling, and respond instead of react. Creative expression, journaling, art, music, lets you channel feelings constructively. Sometimes putting your emotions into words, colors, or sounds can help you process what's going on inside. Build your toolbox before you need it. The more you practice using these tools, the more natural they'll feel when you're under stress. Practice using these tools when calm, so they're ready when you need them most. Think of it as training for emotional emergencies. Make a list. Call someone, walk, journal, breathe, listen to music. Keep it somewhere visible, so you don't have to think when you're overwhelmed. When emotions rise, don't panic. Grab the right tool. Trust that you have options, and remember that every emotion is temporary. The more options you have, the less trapped you'll feel. Over time, you'll learn which tools work best for you in different situations. Your toolbox is your lifeline. Use it, add to it, and trust that you're building the skills you need for lasting recovery. One of your most powerful tools is your voice. Addiction thrives in silence and isolation. Bottling up feelings only builds pressure. Sharing your emotions is the release valve. When you speak your truth, the feeling loses its power. Support groups, therapy, and sponsorship are lifelines, safe spaces for emotional honesty. Share with safe people, those who are trustworthy, stable, and confidential. Speaking your feelings helps you process and understand them. It's emotional hygiene. Regularly talking keeps your recovery healthy. Make it a daily practice. Check in, share, and stay open. When you want to isolate, fight that instinct. Reach out. Drag your feelings into the light. Only there can they heal. Use your voice, don't bottle it up. Now let's talk about a crucial skill separating feelings from facts. Just because you feel something doesn't make it true. Your feelings are real, but the stories they tell are often fiction. In addiction, feelings became facts. You felt hopeless, so you believed you were hopeless. In recovery, you must fact-check your emotions. Example, your friend doesn't answer your call, you feel rejected, but the only fact is the missed call. Practice cognitive reframing. Identify the feeling, the story it tells, and the actual facts. Challenge the story. Look for realistic explanations. This stops emotional spirals and prevents destructive reactions. Acknowledge the feeling, but don't accept its story as truth. Tough days don't mean you're a failure, they mean you're human. Treat feelings like weather. They pass, but you remain. Be the sky, not the storm. Emotions aren't the enemy. Running and numbing are. Facing them is the first step. Recovery is about learning to feel again, honestly and fully, even when it's uncomfortable or new. Name your feelings, sit with them, and use your toolbox of healthy coping skills. Open up and learn to separate feelings from facts, giving yourself space to heal. This is the path to real freedom and strength, step by step. Every healthy choice rewires your brain and reclaims your life one moment at a time. Thanks for joining Recovery Journey and being part of this community. Like, subscribe, and share if this helped you or someone you care about. One day, one emotion at a time, we recover and we grow stronger together. Follow us on TikTok at Recovery, Journey 33, Instagram at Recovery, Journey 33 and Recovery, Journey on Rumble for more contents like this. See you on the next